I really wonder why more people don't do this. I really do wonder why more people don't do this. Now that we've done it, I can't imagine not doing it, you know. Being a foster parent is tough at times, you know, but it is incredibly rewarding, incredibly rewarding. I don't know, I mean, it's just the way of life now, and I can't see us stopping.
We were very, very apprehensive. You know, we don't want to do anything to hurt our own kids. And so we had to really do a lot of thinking and discerning and seeing what we wanted to do. And it just still felt right. We just wanted a bigger family. And my wife has always had a lot of siblings around. Like she said, like 13. So just kind of having that organized chaos in the house was kind of like home for her.
My household was pretty chaotic because mostly girls. So, you know, it was kind of hard for my father because he was a single father. So it was like pulling him in every which way direction. So it was a busy house.
Sadly, when we thought of foster care, it's like, oh, we're throwing a log in the road. You know, things are going to get complicated.
We knew it'd be hard, but I absolutely love it. We've had about 14 kids come through our house, and they've been wonderful. We've had challenging moments, but nothing that we can't handle.
I've witnessed a lot of like friends go into the system and things like that. So early on, it was pretty scary, you know, knowing about it. But, you know, as you get older, you start to understand and make different connections with foster care.
We didn't even know that there was really big need in our county, and to find out how big the need it was just pretty impressive.
Me and my grandmother had a conversation, and she was like, you bought a house, so now it's time for you to help out. You should do foster care. And at first I say, Granny, no, that's something you did, not me. But she was like, I think you'll be good at it. And so I brought the conversation up to Bridget, and like, you bring it up to her, is everything go full steam ahead? Like, there's no stopping her when she get it in her head that this is what's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. So she actually made it happen.
Doing foster care has been one of the greatest things that we've done. And I'm very happy that we've gotten a chance to do it.
We kind of know, you know, usually it's pretty quick, a couple hours or less, you know, but they'll always buy time if we need to look at them pizza or something, if we need a little bit longer. But, you know, at that point, if I can't fully rearrange rooms and get beds for them, then we'll do, okay, the first couple nights, we'll have slumber parties on the couch until we can get the bedroom set up.
Our first placement, there was a lot of trauma there, you know. We had a young girl acting as mom, and she had to be reminded to be a kid.
All the kids come with trauma. And, you know, the 4-year-old that we had that stayed with us for about 3 or 4 months, she missed her mom. And, you know, I would constantly tell her, I know you miss your mom, honey. What can I do to help you? What can I do to help, you know? And she's like, maybe a hug would help. So, you know, I mean, those times definitely break your heart. Seeing kids go back to homes that they're gonna struggle, but it's where they're meant to be, has been tough. The 2 times we did take babies, we realized that we are too old to take babies. Forming some of the relationships when we kind of look like the bad guys, you know, the kids don't always see that part of it, you know, and the parents don't always either. So, you know, we always try to do our best. The tough kids, those are always my kids. And so it just made sense. And my husband and I, you know, felt like we wanted to help. You know, we always say we can't control what happens to them before they come to us. We can't control what happens to them after they've been with us, after they leave us, but we can give them the best time we can while they're with us. Just seeing, you know, the parents grow to be able to be proper parents to their children, and, you know, knowing that they're going home to a safer environment than they were. But then also on the flip side, you know, we were able to adopt our daughter out of foster care, so that's been really exciting for us too.
I feel like it's important for parents to still have that connection with their kids while they're in foster care, because you don't want that bond to break just because the kids are away.
Rice County has been great to work with. They've been really, really, I mean, I call often with questions, and they've been very, very receptive and helpful.
We had a placement, and I can tell from the mom that she was actually a good mom, just made some mistakes. And she was on her way to a visit to her kids, and her car broke down. And she was like, didn't have no way to get to the visit. And so it was early in the morning, and I was like, don't worry about her. Jumped up and got her and brought her to the visit so she can see her kids. So that was like a good moment for me, just to know I can, you know, be there for the parent as well as the kids.
We still see a lot of the kids that we fostered that are back home reunified, and we went to one of their birthday parties a couple weekends ago and still stay in touch with them.
We take a picture with the kids. We have a little ceremony when they kind of go, you know, and we just, you know, let them know that we've enjoyed them, you know, and things have generally been very well so far.
Our kids just have really amazed me. They jump right in. They call them siblings. Our middle school son is he's always been very empathetic and very compassionate, but the other middle schooler that we have right now, you know, he loves calling her his sister, and everyone's like, well, how are you siblings? We just are, you know. I mean, it just is, and they don't ask questions. They just take these kids in and love them, and as they are their own siblings while they're in our house. We had a 4-year-old over this summer that we took on vacation with us, and she was just a little spitfire, and we took her with my parents, and, you know, she called him Grandma and Papa, and my dad is this big, you know, biker beard, you know, the scary guy, and she's putting Bretts in his beard.
I was more excited than anything. I wasn't scared or not sure or anything. I just knew that I'm gonna do my best to be the best for this child while they're in my home. And so I was actually happy.
It can be scary, but it's extremely rewarding. And, you know, we always said, if we don't help, who will? And it's not, I think it makes us better people. It's made my husband and I talk more and communicate better. I think we're better parents because of it to our own kids, because we're more conscious of what decisions we make.
I don't see myself ever stop doing it. It's just like, I just wish I had a bigger house so I could have more kids. So I just love the experience. It's so wonderful. So like, from the first time I did it until now, I have way more respect for everyone that actually do this to protect kids and make sure they're okay. So I just respect it way more than I have ever.